If you have multiple streams of income, or if you are just receiving one-time bonus income, it is important that you have a written financial plan. This is going to allow you to map out your goals and to make sure that you are saving more money because you have a spending plan. So if you're interested in seeing how I plan ahead with my extra income, go ahead, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly, and on this channel, we talk about ways to unlock your financial freedom by incorporating planning, productivity, and personal finance into your daily routine so that you can level up your life by getting out of debt and taking control of your 24 hours. So if you want to learn more, hit the subscribe button and keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to share with you all how I budget my extra income. Now, this is something that I have never shared with you guys before, so I thought December would be the perfect time because I plan on getting 2 different checks for extra income. So let's take a look at my printable. This is one that I actually just created because before I was using just a random piece of paper to write down my budget when I'm getting extra income, but I wanted something more official. So I went ahead, I'm in Canva right now, and this is what I created. I'm going to just kind of zoom out and show you guys this first sheet here. And then I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see what I have here. So at the top, of course, is my title. Then I'm able to put my source, where I got the income from, and how much I'm getting. I'm able to put the month. And then on this side, I have another column so that if I have more than one check coming in, I can do both checks on one sheet. So I have my expense column where I'm going to write exactly, what my plan is for my money, where it's going. And then I have my budgeted column. This is the amount that I'm budgeting before I really know specifically what my paycheck is going to be. And then I'll come back again and do the actual column when I get the actual amount of my paycheck, because sometimes I don't know the exact amount after taxes and whatnot. So this is my sheet. I will link this below. I haven't put this on in my Etsy shop just yet, but I may go ahead and do that and then link it below for you guys. All right. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down because I've already entered some information in because I do want to save time. So here's what I have, you guys. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Here we go. So my first source of income or extra income for the month of December is my online adjunct teaching job. Okay. Now, when I put in the budgeted amount, I just estimated that my check would be $7,000. So I went through and I wrote down where I wanted the $7,000 to go. But now I know that my actual income is going to be $6,798. And so what I want to do in this video is go through and put actual amounts and just make sure that I'm doing a zero-based budget and I'm spending exactly the amount of money that I'm getting for this check. And then over here on this side, now this is just a rumor that we are getting a bonus check at the end of the month for my full-time job. I don't know for sure if this is true, but I'm going to go ahead and budget for it. So I put in $1,000. This is before taxes. And I've already written down where I want the money to go. And I've done just 2 simple places here. And like I said before, as soon as I find out if we're getting a bonus check, and when I find out exactly how much it is after taxes, I will come through and do the actual column. And this may change completely, you guys. When I do my actual column, it may completely change. I may not give any money to a particular expense. I may add an expense or whatever. And that's totally fine. The whole point of this is to make sure you go ahead and plan ahead so that you know what you're going to do with this money and you don't just blow the money, right? So the projected date for the first source of income is December the 15th, and the projected date for the bonus check is December 20th. So I will update you guys in my community tab to let you know, what happens with my plan. Okay, so let's go through and do the actual amount. Since we know the real income for the online adjunct, let's go through and do the actual amount of where I want to put this money. Okay, I went ahead and entered my actual column for you guys. Some of these stayed the same and some of these changed. So I am going to keep $100 in my son's checking account. I like to do this sometimes because he has little things that come up and sometimes he needs money, so I want to keep something in there for him. Next up, we have Kia Motors. As you guys know, if you haven't watched my video on me purchasing my Kia Telluride, I got it back in June of 2022, but I ordered it and custom built it in February of 2022. But I'll link my video here for you guys to watch, or below for you guys to watch. So I'm on track to pay it off in a year. So by August 2023 is when I want to have it paid off. So I'm going to go ahead and put $3,000 toward that. Hopefully I can achieve this goal, but even if I'm a couple months off, that is still going to be tremendous for me, coming from someone who had $30,000 in credit card debt at one time. I didn't have a budget. I didn't even know what I made. So this is a major goal of mine. So I want to make sure that I get that paid off. Next, we have medical. So I mentioned to you guys that I had to have a surgery back in October. I had a hysterectomy, and it was something that I had fibroids, you guys, and I didn't know I had it. And so I had to have this surgery, and I have a lot of bills. But there are two small bills that I've gotten recently that I want to go ahead and pay off. So this amount changed because I went to see exactly how much the bills were, and they were $400. But I do have one that's over $3,500, which I'm going to be making payments on, but that's going to be a totally different video for later. Next up, we have my 1 month ahead goal. So I did set this goal to get 1 month ahead. So that means I'm trying to save $5,000 as a cushion. Right now I have $1,000 if you watched any of my budgeting videos. So I'm going to make sure that I put in another $1,000. So that will give me $2,000. And I will also post the screenshot of my goal. I posted this information in the community tab. So I'm on track to get 1 month ahead. That should be completed by May of 2023. Okay. Next up, we have my emergency fund. I changed this amount because this too was a goal. I set a goal. I posted this in my community tab a couple weeks ago. I wanted to get $15,000 in my emergency fund. I currently have, I think, around $10,000. So I decided to make sure that I stayed on track with my goal. So I'm putting in $1,200 for the month of December. And as you can see, I'm also doing $1,000 in January, $1,000 in March, $1,000 in May. So the goal is to have $15,000 by May. So I'm on track for that. Next up, we have my home savings goal. This is for a down payment. Now I decided to go down to zero on this, and I'm going to tell you why. So recently I've been looking at a home, and I think I'm going to put an offer on it, you guys. I'm not sure, but I'll give you an update. But I may be able to get a USDA loan, which requires no down payment. So that means I'm not going to put too much more money into my savings goal from my extra income, because I may not have to use it for a down payment. I may have to use a little bit for closing costs maybe. So I'm going to hold off on adding more to the home savings goal. So we went down to zero on that. All right, next up we have furniture. Of course, if I get a new home, I'm going to need furniture. I already have a sinking fund for that, but I'm going to add $100 to this particular fund. Next, we have Christmas. Of course, Christmas is right around the corner. My son has actually been dipping into his Christmas money, so I'm going to put $200 back into that fund. Next, we have his birthday, which is coming up in April. Now, he is going on a trip with his school to Germany, but he needs some spending money. So this is his birthday fund, because his birthday and spring break is right around the corner. It's very close to each other. So I'm going to do $50 for that fund. Next, we have my girls trip. This takes place every summer. This summer we are planning to go to Jamaica, so I'm going to put $100 into that fund. And then I have just generic sinking funds where I'm going to put $100 in, and I'm going to decide later exactly where I want the $100 to go. And then we have my fund money account. So I brought this up to $400 because I feel like I may need more money, especially with Christmas coming up. I may spend more money. I have some family coming in. So we're going to leave $400 in the fund money account. I think I may need it. Okay. So next up, we have my son's spring break trip to Italy 2024. So again, he'll be traveling April 2024. So I am working to pay off that trip. I've already paid off Germany. So now I'm working to pay off the Italy trip. And lastly, I am trying to save for him a truck for graduation 2025. So I'm going to put $100 into that fund. So the last thing I want to do is I want to add all this up. I want to make sure that it adds up to be $6,798 or somewhere close. So we're going to do 100 plus 3,000 plus 400. Y'all stay with me on this. Plus 1,000 plus 1,200 plus 0, of course, for the home saving goal. Then we got plus 100 plus 200 plus 50 plus 100 and then another 100. And of course, I know I can add a lot of these together, but I want to make sure that I'm adding them individually. Plus 400 plus 50 plus 100. So let's see what we have here. We have $6,800, which is what my check is going to be. Of course, the $2 is okay for me to be over. All right, so this is how I plan for my extra income. I hope this video helped you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you have extra income and you are undecided where you want to put that or how you want to budget for that. Let's have a discussion. If you are liking this content, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time Edupreneur Diaries posts a new video. Thanks for watching.